and Rodgers.
So on Friday, Jameson has a new EP coming out, which congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Your first EP was kind of how you were discovered, kind of how you were discovered right before you blew up, right?
Yeah, so I've put out a couple EPs. The first one was just kind of with my publishing company. And then the second one actually was my publishing company too, and then that's the one that kind of got me the record deal.
So was this, which one did Luke Combs hear?
He heard the first one.
Baby Jameson.
Yeah, that's when him and Nicole had just started dating, and I think she had heard a song called Midnight Daydream and had sent it to him, and he tells a funny story. He was out in Utah opening up for Corey Smith. Luke Combs opening for Corey Smith was funny to think about now. He was in a hot tub with his band, and they were just jamming Midnight Daydream, which is just a funny sight to me.
That's also funny to think about. Yeah. Luke Combs in a hot tub with his band.
Visual. Yeah. A bunch of guys, yeah.
EP, you can probably pre-save this. It's called In It for the Money, out Friday. Good for you. Love good music from people who create good music.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I have a couple things that I didn't get a chance to ask you when you were at the house, and you left, and I was like, dang, you know what I forgot to ask Jameson? Is he named after whiskey?
You know, it's funny. I was named after... My mom has never tasted alcohol, ever. One of the rare people. I feel like you're the same way, right?
I'm the same way, yeah.
And so, it's just... That's impressive at this point. When you get later in life, my mom's 62, and she's never even tasted a glass of wine. I mean, how do you even do that? But she actually named me after an actor in the 80s. I think the show was Simon and Simon. I've never seen the show.
There is a show called Simon and Simon.
Cop show?
It's like a detective show, I think.
Yeah. I think one of the guys was named Jameson Parker on there.
Wait, they both were named Simon?
I don't know. Maybe his real name was Jameson Parker. I don't know, but that's where she got the name.
That's a confusing show. There's a Simon named Jameson. Well, why don't we do this? I know you have your guitar, and I do want to talk to you a lot, but let us remind people of your first number one that I felt like played all the time, and what a great feeling to turn on the radio, especially for 2 or 3 stations in the same city, and it's you turn one on, and there you are. You turn on another one, and there you are. That had to happen a couple times, right?
It's crazy, man. It's just a dream come true. You know what I mean? That's what you moved to town for, and it's just a dude from Batesville, Mississippi that's living his dream up here.
You look at Jameson, and he's a good-looking dude, but he starts to sing, and you're like, where does that painfully rasp come from? You don't expect that painful sound to come out of you, and that's a compliment.
Well, thank you, man. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I have a quiet talking voice too, so it's
that's probably it too.
Yeah,
because your demeanor is very calm.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, some girls, oh, screamer. You're like, dang, that guy can go. Have you started to see any? Because I know it takes sometimes 9 months to a year to get any money from a hit. Yeah. Is this stuff starting to come in now for this song?
You know, it's funny. I didn't write Some Girls.
But you get some stream money.
Yeah, you get. Yeah, definitely. I've definitely made some money from it. So,
yeah.
It usually I've written some songs for some other people too, and it usually takes I want to say 9 months after it's peaked or whatever to kind of make some money. So
I'm a little insulted right now. I know you didn't write that song. We talked. He writes every song for everybody, and we had a whole conversation about how he thought that song was so good that he cut it. And that's the biggest compliment a songwriter can do is to cut somebody else's song.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at the biggest artists ever in every genre, they cut outside songs. I mean, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine that I don't have to write every song. It's going to be okay.
People cut your songs.
Yeah.
EP's out next Friday, the 23rd. You started being able to afford to live in Nashville by writing songs, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You moved to town, I'm going to write songs. That's how you started to get a paycheck, pay your rent and stuff?
Yeah, I moved here. I had written probably 3 songs, and then I've learned pretty quick that I was going to have to learn. I just thought I was going to move here and get a record deal, you know what I mean? And I was I started going to writers' nights, and I kind of saw where the bar was with songwriters and artists, and I was like, I'm going to have to figure out how to write before. That's the first thing I'm going to have to figure out how to do. And so I just put my head down and got after it.
Is that a wide awakening when you get to town and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty good? Then you see people who are great, and you're like, oh, wow.
Well, I didn't really move to town thinking I was that great. I was just, I didn't start playing guitar until I was 21 years old, and so I was just so green when I moved here. You know what I mean?
You know what's annoying about Jameson Eddie?
What?
Not only can he sing, and he can write songs now, but he's also
an athlete.
Yes, it drives me insane.
Very average athlete.
He's good looking. He can play music. He can write. He can sing. He played baseball. He didn't just walk. He was a scholarship player at Northwest Mississippi Community College. So I'm tired of it.
Some people have it all, right?
Yeah, some people. They have a baseball career, and some people. We're over it. We're over all these athlete, good-looking guys having all the talent. And here's Eddie and I, Joe Schmo's over here.
Nobody's.
Struggling to get by. Let me ask you a question about that before we break here. So you mentioned your fiancé. Artist? She's an artist?
She is, yeah.
Do you guys write together at all?
Yeah, we do. I'd say we write just a handful of times each year. You know what I mean? It's not like a all the time thing. We have our separate crews. It's like it's healthy for us to like have our own things going on. You know what I mean? Where it's not always kind of bled together or whatever.
You want to give her a shout out? Feel free to.
Yeah, Sarah Allison Turner. Look her up on all the good stuff out there where you can find music.
Are you guys competitive at all?
Not really. No. We're like just I'm her biggest fan. She's my biggest fan. Like we bounce songs off each other and we'll critique each other's songs. It's a good little relationship.
When are you getting married? Are you saying yet?
Yeah, we're getting married in September.
Nice. Was it September the whole time?
No, I've had to reschedule so many shows that we were just like, I think it would just be fair to like find a weekend that I don't have a show booked right now, so we don't have to reschedule for the 5th time a show. So we just picked the one weekend in September that I'm not booked and
congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm gonna play Colby or Calling My Names. Luke Combs also singing this with you. You wrote this with Hunter Phelps, Brett Tyler, Alyssa Vanderheim. When you wrote this, was it a duet? Was it a
No, not at all. When we were writing it, we were just writing it for me. And even when I was in the studio, I wasn't thinking this was a duet. And then as I was in the studio cutting it, that's when Combs hit me up to go on tour with him in 19. And he was like, man, I'm playing 60 arenas. You want to come be the first of 3? And I was like, heck yeah. And then I was like, it would be cool to have a feature on my first record. Combs likes drinking beer. He's obviously a good buddy of mine. So I texted him thinking he was going to say, man, he's never featured on anything. You know what I mean? But he said, yeah, immediately. So I was like, cool. Everything's going right for me right now. I'm trying not to mess it up.
You know what I like about the duet? Because in very famous duets like Tim and Faith, and Garth and Trisha, you start to roll through all. But when I saw Jameson and Luke together, they also hold hands when they sing this.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sweet.
it's great. It's very so. Jameson and Friends, 2 sold-out performances at the Listening Room in Nashville, April 23rd, the same day the EP comes out, with Carly Pearce, Jimmy Allen, Jordan Davis, and Tenille Towns, and all the money is going for a good cause. Is this going to be something people can watch on the stream?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
For sure.
It's got to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you know Jordan Davis charges $100 for a cameo?
Does he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you on Cameo?
I'm not. No.
I mean, I'm not either, but I was scrolling around looking for Rays the other day,
Yeah.
and Jordan's a buddy of mine, friend of yours too. You guys.
Oh
play.
yeah.
I was like, Jordan, let's take it.
Yeah, that's a little high, Jordan. Come
Like
on.
my grandma used to say, your eyes shouldn't be bigger than your stomach is. And who knows? He could be banking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, Garth is only 100.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
wow.
I was like,
man, I might have to go get me one of them.
Could you imagine if Garth was on Cameo?
I'd get one
That'd
right
be
now.
like $1,000. Jameson was also a world-class athlete, and I was trying to think of something I could beat him at, Eddie. And I was like, what sport could I beat Jameson at? Because I love to bring people into my house and then punish them, It's time to have a little dose of reality.
So what'd you come up with?
Well, bop it.
Is that even a sport?
Well, that's the only thing I think I can have a chance to beat him at. I'm not even that good at it. I only ever played this morning, but I feel like this is my shot. So we have a bop it here. If you want to warm up and do like a 15-second warm up, have at it, because I'm going to need 15 seconds to warm up.
All right.
So go ahead and get you around in
How do
here.
you get this thing going?
This is Jameson's warm up.
I score 4 T4.
I'm nervous.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it.
All right, it's enough warm up for Jameson. You got 15 seconds in. There will be
Fast for you. Score 6.
The guy talks trash too.
there will be the $500 donation to the winner's charity.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Okay,
yeah.
so whoever wins gets $500 donated to their charity.
Yeah.
I don't plan on losing.
Let's go, Bones. Come on.
All right, Jameson, you're first. Are you ready to bop it?
Let's do
Let's
it.
see how many he can get.
I'm nervous.
Action.
Solo. I score 4 T4. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it.
Oh.
Bop it.
What does it say?
Score 24.
24.
24.
All right. All right.
That's pretty solid,
That's
though.
very
That's really good.
I was seeing some of that athlete hand-eye coordination come out, and I was going, I'm never going to beat him.
That's very beatable.
All right,
very
24.
beatable.
Let me take a shot at it here. I'm going to get one little warm-up round, and I have to beat 24. All right.
I can't believe we're just sitting here watching you guys play Bop It. That's great.
All right, so
Solo.
this is me.
Let's all talk trash.
Hey, listen, I was quiet.
I score 44. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it.
I'm good.
Oh, that's all you
That's all I
need?
need.
All right, let's go.
That's all I need. Here we go.
I score 44. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Bop it.
He's gonna beat me.
Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it.
Oh, you hit the mic.
Concentrate. Score 42.
Not
even close! Get out of here! He calls himself an athlete! Give me a Buffett scholarship!
Yeah.
This is
Come
rigged.
on!
This is so rigged.
Well, since Sony is your team, they're going to donate $500 to St. Jude.
Yeah, that's awesome. Man. That's awesome.
Listen, this has been a very fun interview for me now. The
How do
most
you
fun.
feel? How do you
I
feel?
feel good. Oh, I feel so good. That's right. Jameson, look, all seriousness, Bop It is not your career lane, but music is. You crushed it today. I'm super pumped
Thank
you came in.
Thank you.
I just love you, man.
I appreciate it,
Just
man.
as an artist, love you.
Right back at you.
Everybody check out Good Dogs. EP comes out April 23rd. We'll be sure to promo the crap out of that when it comes out as well.
Thank you, bro.
There he is. Follow him at Jameson Rodgers on everything,
Yeah.
right?
All the good stuff.
Clap your hands for the second place Boppiter, Jameson Rodgers. All right.
Yeah.
It's a Bobby Bones show.
Hey.